The Flashdance feeling comes together tonight on Countdown as we take you to every state for the Flashdance finals. Plus, new music from Ostentatious and our special guest host, Jennifer Beals. And here she is with Molly, the star of Flashdance, Jennifer Beals.
Thank you, Gavin. Well, I'll tell you what, every bloke in Australia would love to swap places with me at the moment, I reckon. So welcome to Australia and to Countdown, Jennifer.
Thank you.
That smile. Oh, you've even won me, I tell you what. Listen, just let's start from the start. Where were you born and how did you get into this business?
Well, I was born in Chicago, and getting into the business, I think, pretty much was an accident.
Right.
A lot of my friends had done commercials and stuff when they were younger.
Right.
And I used to go with them to commercials, and I would think, you know, that's not so hard.
Right.
And I think I initially became interested that way.
Well, you're basically still at school too, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
And
it's safe there, you know.
Yeah, and that's your major worry at the moment, not your career. It's sort of about school.
They're sort of half and half. I mean,
Right.
I know school I'll always sort of get through.
Well, I tell you what, it certainly started a dance craze across the country here, and indeed across the world. And over the last 4 or 5 weeks, we've had dancers from all states right across Australia participating in this big competition. So during the show, I'm going to show you the state finalists, all right?
Okay.
So you can check them out. All right, listen, we'll kick the show off with a song. This group, in fact, were connected with the movie with Olivia Newton-John with Xanadu in 1980. Their names are ELO. They've got a great track. Do you like rock and roll?
Yeah.
Well, here's ELO with Rock and Roll is King.
Okay, that about wraps it up here in Adelaide, now that we've shown you all how to really flash dance. Okay, we'll see you all next week. Meantime, I'll help little Angelina celebrate here. And now it's back to Jennifer and Molly.
Okay, well, thanks, Ro, already. We're seeing some pretty hot dances there.
Yeah, they're really great.
Listen, one thing that fascinates Australian audiences and through Flashdance film clip and Maniac is seeing the street dances. Can you tell us a little bit about the street dances of America?
Yeah, the dancing they do is called break dancing.
Right.
And there are lots of separate groups of kids in the cities that do it. It comes out of New York primarily,
Right.
I think. And I was told that it evolved out of sort of an economic situation where, you know, kids would dance for money originally, and then they would get better and better, trying to do
Right.
more tricks, trying to get more money and impress people, you know, much as a mime will go on the street to make money, or, you know, a guitarist or somebody like that.
And now it's sort of become like a competition between gangs,
Yes.
I believe,
Yeah.
in New York,
Yeah.
where they sort of pick the best dancer instead of the best fighter.
Yeah, they have dance-offs, sort of. like
That's
that.
crazy. Listen, don't forget also, coming up in the show, we've got the finals from Melbourne to come, from Hobart and Brisbane and Sydney. So we'll wait to see what those sort of dances are. Listen, talking about crazy dancing, Devo from America are pretty crazy people.
Yeah.
And through some of their songs over the years, they've created some pretty crazy dance steps. So do you want to have a look at Devo?
Yeah.
All right, here's their new single with theme from Dr. Well, there it is, Human League, Fascination, doing really big business on the Oz charts, and deservedly so. You were saying, did I like, or was Michael Jackson big in this country? Well, the answer is yes, and obviously you're a fan of his.
Oh, yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
great. I mean, he's one of the great musical talents, I think, in
Right.
America.
And you were saying you were a DJ and you played, what, ABC?
Oh, yeah, I was on a radio show, and I got to be DJ for a while, and I played ABC next to one of the songs on his Thriller album, just so people could remember what he sounded like when he was a little kid.
Yeah, he's tremendous. He's
Yeah.
tremendous. We won't talk about Candy Girl or New Edition, which sounds very much like ABC.
Yeah, it does.
Yes. Listen, the soundtrack of Flashdance has had enormous success. Some great artists on it. I mean, Laura Branigan, who's just really just broken through on the world charts in the last year. Kim Carnes, beautiful ballad. Irene Cara, of course, with the theme. Michael Cimbello with Maniac, which I didn't like, and apparently you didn't like. And
Yeah, it grows on you.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
does. It really grows on you.
And of course, Donna Summer with Romeo. Donna's got a track out at the moment. I don't know if you've heard it. She works hard for the money.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
apparently this track was inspired when she, in fact, was at a restaurant, and there was this waitress was asleep in the restroom, and she was talking to her, and she found out she had a day at night as a waitress, and in the daytime, at nighttime was a waitress, in the day she was a nurse, and she worked all her life. So she wrote this song for the lady. Her name is Anita, and in fact her photo's in the sleeve of the album inside. Here it is. She works hard for the money.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us tonight in Melbourne for the state finals. Back to Countdown. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, John. I wish you were here with me right now. Now listen, I know you haven't been in the country for too long, so I'm going to take you on a very quick travelogue, flora and fauna trip around Australia. Ready for this?
Okay.
Now this record is #1 in Sydney at the moment after about 2 weeks. Number 11 on the Countdown National Top 50 first weekend. And he's crazy, this guy. His name is Ostentatious, right? So here it is. You ready for this trip?
Yeah.
Okay, Ostentatious with Australia. No, that was Sunny Boys with Show Me Some Discipline, doing quite well on the charts at the moment. That's one of the newer groups in this country. Men at Work is one of our, probably our most highly successful group ever.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Do you like them?
Yeah, yeah.
What song did you like out of them?
Who Can It Be Now, I think.
Yeah, it was a beauty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Down Under, I don't know if you ever understood the lyrics to Down Under, when we talk about combi vans
No.
and Vegemite. Have you tasted Vegemite yet?
No, don't know.
The old meat pie, how to go at that? No?
No.
Oh, so if you're coming up skiing, I might introduce you to Vegemite and the meat pie, all right? Listen, don't forget, next week that we've got Malcolm McLaren, who's one of the ringmasters for the grand final. I don't know if you're aware of Malcolm McLaren with his song We Will with Double Dutch. It's starting to spread right across America like that. Did you skip it all? Get into the skipping competition.
Skip, what's,
you know, skipping, like with
rope?
ropes and that?
Oh,
yeah.
jump rope.
Yeah. Well, Malcolm McLaren does all of that. In fact, on Rock Arena, next Tuesday night, we're in fact repeating through public demand the special of Malcolm McLaren, the interview special. And as I said, he's the sort of one of the ringmasters for the grand final, but more about that at the end of the show. We've not only had the Flashdance dance competition, but we've also had a writing competition for the Flashdance. We've asked these questions, so see if you could answer them. So it's across to Gavin for the final details for this competition.
Thanks, Molly. We've had thousands of entries, but it's still not too late to get yours in. You've got to last mail Friday. Here we go with the questions for the last time. Question 1. Name 2 female international stars other than Irene Cara who appear on the Flashdance soundtrack. Question 2. Irene Cara performed the theme to another movie soundtrack 4 years ago. What was that movie? And question 3. Unscramble these letters to reveal 2 words connected with the competition. No, it's not Jennifer Beals, Molly Meldrum or Gavin Wood. Your entry must reach us no later than last mail Friday, August the 5th. Put your name and address on the back of the envelope and your answers. And on the front of the envelope, send it to the Countdown Flashdance Barrel Drawer, P.O. Box 12790, Melbourne 3001. But you better be quick. Back to you, Molly and Jennifer.
Okay, thank you, Gavin. My God, he's got a big voice, hasn't he? You know, all those words. Now, if you didn't understand Gavin Wood, what he's simply saying is that your last week to enter the competition, and you've got to get it in, only kidding, Gavin, and the last mail on Friday. So get to it if you haven't entered the competition. There's thousands already.
Do I get to enter this?
Do you want to enter the competition?
Yeah.
Did you work out those answers?
Yeah.
You did?
So, yeah.
Better than I am, actually. Listen, we'll trip over to your country for the moment and have a look at the US top 5. Do you want to see what's the top 5 for this week? Right, here we go then. At number 5, Is There Something I Should Know? Duran Duran, and more about them later, Jennifer? Number 4, Never Gonna Let You Go, Sergio Mendes. At number 3, Flashdance, What a Feeling. Who's that chick in that?
I don't know, she's ugly though.
Strange, isn't she? Electric Avenue, Eddie Grant at number 2. And at number 1, Every Breath You Take, Police. Do you like Police?
Oh, it's a great song. It's
great wonderful, isn't it?
Well.
It's Police. Have you ever seen them live in concert?
No.
Well, I saw them here, but I saw them at Madison Square Gardens, and I just think Madison Square Gardens in New York is just... Have you ever been to a concert there?
No.
It is so big.
Yeah,
and they were just fantastic. So
well, they're so imaginative, you know, and they're intelligent as well as, you know,
yeah.
really good sound.
That's probably why I don't understand them all the time. All right, let's have a look at the UK top 5 for this week. The UK top 5. Number 5, these are a great group, Jennifer. Eurythmics with their new song, Who's That Girl? At number 4, Mike Oldfield with Moonlight Shadow. At number 3, Baby Jane by Rodney Stewart.
That's a great song.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Number 2, this is a great song as well, IOU Freeze. And at number 1, a beautiful ballad which we'll play over the next couple of weeks, Wherever I Lay My Hat, Paul Young.
That's
but meanwhile,
it's
wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
But let's have a look at number 2 this week on the British charts, the one I've been promising you, IOU.
Well, that's it from Queensland, and what a competition it's been, and we are looking forward to seeing Kathy jetting off to America real soon as the national finalist winner. Good luck, Kathy. And now it's back to Countdown with Molly and Jennifer.
Okay, thank you very, very much, Paul. I tell you what, great dance. I don't know about that drum roll, though. It was a bit weird, that drum roll. Thanks, Paul. Well, we've seen them all now. They're going to be the state finalists, heading for us, the studios here, next Sunday night, and it's going to be a great night, believe me.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in it.
I tell you what, they've got some pretty strict judges, too. Malcolm McLaren, Hazy Fantasia, Russell Mulcahy, the filmmaker.
Yeah.
Yes, I tell you what is the feeling like when you won out of, well, not won, got the part out of 4,000? What was the feeling like?
paralyzing, I think.
Paralyzing?
Right adjective.
Well, there you go. Listen, not only have we got some great dancers, we've got some great singer-songwriters in our country, and this one is no exception. In fact, I think she's fantastic. Her name is Sharon O'Neill, so watch out for her in America over the next, say, year or so. And she's got a great album out called Foreign Affairs, and this is the second single off it. So here she is, Sharon, and go with it, Maxine. Well, thank you, Gavin. Well, look, it's been a delight having you on the program.
It's my pleasure, really.
And especially leading up to next week's grand final.
I wish I could be here.
Yeah, I wish you could be here too. We've got some great people coming on the show. Apart from all the dancers themselves, we've got all the jocks coming back from all the states, and they'll be egging their finalists on. And we've got Malcolm McLaren, who's absolutely crazy, believe me. And he's coming in, and we'll be doing Buffalo Girls. Hazy Fantasia coming from London, and they'll be doing Shiny Shiny, which is a big hit on the charts at the moment. And John Wayne is Big Leggy, would you believe? That's another one of their songs. And we've got a special guest that we're going to cross over to, or guest we're going to cross over to. You already know who they are.
Yeah, I do.
In fact, I believe your little brother who wants to be a drummer, or is a drummer, is with them at the moment.
Yeah.
Right. I can't tell you who they are. They're friends of mine, actually.
It's Duran.
Gavin?
Oh, wasn't I supposed to say it? Sorry.
Well, I'm going to get into trouble over this. Anyhow, we're going to cross over to Duran. You were with them in Sydney, right?
Well, I met them briefly.
Yeah. All right, we're crossing over to Duran. It's going to be a fantastic show. I wish everyone the best of luck. And as I say, thanks for coming on the show. I think you're wonderful. We're dying to do one thing with you.
Oh, God, it's not silly.
No.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. And as I say, you've given, well, a lot of great feeling to a lot of people out in this country. So all I'd like to say is thank you very much. Thanks. Good night, Australia. We'll see you next week for the grand final. Flashdance, what a feeling.